So we're going to be talking about the scariest exercise. You're probably like, what does that actually mean? We're going to talk about that later in the video. But first, you want to make sure that you're avoiding the deadlift and the upright row. Alright, what's up everyone? Luke's here, or Luke's Fitness, and we're back with another video. And today we're going to be covering the scariest exercises that you should be avoiding. And this is, I guess, the Halloween special, because I want to make a different type of video and explain what a scary exercise is, how you should or shouldn't be doing this. But first, let's do a little Halloween spin, and let's see if I can make some cool edits. Didn't really work. Okay, there we go. I should be like darker or something. I'm trying to make this look cool, and I tried filming this at night. It's just so dark, so I'm filming in the morning and kind of regret this because I am freezing. The first exercise we're going to cover is the upright row, but make sure you guys are watching the whole video because we're going to cover the deadlift, which has dead in its name, so you better keep watching. The upright row, what is wrong with this exercise? So I'm going to play a clip in. Seeing this exercise, you just pull straight up. It works your rear delt and your middle delt. It's a great shoulder exercise, but the problem I see with this is just because it puts your shoulder in such a terrible position. If you go fast or you swing, something like that, it just does not feel good. And there's way better exercises for us. Base pulls are better for your rear delts. There are just so many other alternatives. I'm not saying avoid this because I do this exercise myself. I'm not going to sit here and say don't do this exercise because I do these myself. That exercise, in my opinion, I think that you should just be cautious of what you're doing because too much swinging momentum and things like that just could a lot of problems. And honestly, there's just so many other great exercises that you could be doing. I tend to lean forward a bit just because it just feels better on my shoulders. I typically don't ever go that heavy. Make sure that I'm going to the 15 rep range, so really high up. But it's just because I like to use a lower rate because, again, I don't want to keep swinging or using momentum, especially on this exercise. Holy, I wonder if you guys can see my breath. It's actually like 0 degrees. But what we're going to be talking about is the deadlift. And come on, it has dead in the name. Okay, I'm just joking, but the reason why I think this exercise is scary, I guess, is just because, number one, it has a really high risk of injury. Because a lot of people don't actually do it properly. People round their back. You have to have that nice straight, not straight, but like almost straight back because your back is just naturally not straight. So almost that little slight curve. You just make sure you're using weight you can handle. Personally, I will probably never go for a 1 rep max on the deadlift. Maybe 3 if I really want to, but I personally just do back pulls instead. I'll show what that is, just because I feel like I could feel my upper traps and upper back more. Like personally, it's really hard on your body, and compound lift works lots of different muscles, but personally I would rather do any other leg exercise. And as I just said, rack pulls work better for me. I feel it more in my upper back. It's just when you're pulling in that position, I tend to get pain in like my lower abs, and obviously that's not good, so I just tend to not do it that often. If it works for you, then keep doing it, but in my opinion, I just don't like this exercise that much, and I find that there's other options. Like I'd rather just do a back squat, or I can even just do the rack pulls. As I said, I just feel that better. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to be like a different type of video, but definitely going to be a shorter one. I just wanted to quickly talk about 2 exercises that I find scary, and I just don't prefer to ever go heavy on these exercises, and these aren't my number 1 options when I go into working out. I'd kind of just doing deadlifts because, you know, it's that time of year. I was kind of just started adding deadlifts into my program. I don't like doing all the time, but it's definitely something that I avoid. It's just I think that there are better substitutes, but that's just my opinion, and I really appreciate you guys watching. So I'm out, and thank you guys so much again for watching, and this is the Halloween special.